Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. So if you're new here, I want to ask you to go ahead and consider subscribing. I would love to have you join my YouTube family. You will be loved and accepted here. So just go ahead and hit that little red subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. And for my regular subscribers who are here day in and day out, don't forget to turn on the notification bell, because I may be planning on having a live pretty soon, and I definitely do not want you to miss the live. Converse with me and talk to me in the comments and let me know what's going on in your life. And it's important to my channel that we have a good, cohesive, and tight-knit community here. So I am back to babysitting. I had all of last week off. And then today's Wednesday, so I had most of this week, Monday and Tuesday off. Y'all, it's been a rough go the last 3 weeks. My eyes all sunken back in my head and dark black circles around my eyes. Even yesterday and Monday, I could see it, the sickness still on my face. They look a little better today. My eyes are not sunken in as bad, but y'all, I have worked so hard trying to get well. I've been using these online techniques to clear my sinuses, and chiropractic doctors that give you these tips on natural remedies and natural healing. But I made several cups of hot tea during the day and drank it. I just tried to keep my chest and my bronchial tubes warm by drinking hot tea. And I chopped up garlic and ginger. And then this doctor, I can't remember his name. His channel name is Motivational Doc. It's a half a lemon, and then I added a few squirts of honey. So I would drink the hot tea, and I rubbed in my chest with Vicks. It was actually not Vicks. I bought the Walmart brand, and I wish I hadn't, because the Walmart brand, I mean, usually their Equate and their Great Value brands are excellent and comparable to name brands, but for some reason, their Vicks just didn't have much of a menthol smell to it. But I went ahead and rubbed it on my chest, and then I put the heating pad that Susan had sent me on my chest. So I just kept, trying to keep it warm and keep the mucus broken up. And I went to the drugstore and I bought Flonase and Claritin. It's just, we all have our thorn in the side, more or less, to have to deal with and live with, and our ailments and frailties, and this is one of mine. But this road rage, have y'all been following that? That little boy, that little 6-year-old boy out there in California, that some idiot road rager pulled his gun out and shot into the car, and it hit the little boy who was sitting in a booster seat in the rear passenger side. Aiden, I think is his name, or Adrian. Such a cute little boy. They had his funeral. I think it was Saturday, and his mother and sister and grandma, so just torn up, devastated. That little white casket with his body in it was just heartbreaking. Why do people act like that when they're on the road? It's like all this anger that's pent up inside of them comes out when they get behind the wheel of a car. I really feel sorry for that family, so y'all please pray for them. I'll try to remember to link the video, the announcement from the sheriff's department stating that they caught the man and the woman who committed the murder. It was in California. Yesterday when I was on my way to the store, I slowed down to let a car, I was in the right lane, so I slowed down to let the car coming down the ramp merge in front of me. I usually slow down and let them merge. So yesterday, this idiot behind me just sat on his horn. I mean, not, beep, beep, toot, toot, or anything like that. I mean, he just laid on it. So what was I supposed to do? Speed up and then not let the car merge after I had slowed down and waved to him to merge? I mean, just hold on to your horses a second. So here I am trying to not engage with him in any way. I don't flip him off. I don't make any kind of obscene gestures. I just try to get out of their way. Because if you do something like that, you're going to just provoke their anger even more. And, they could pull out a gun and shoot you. Not even think twice about it. You could be dead, and then they could spend the rest of their lives in prison. But, there's no way that we can change human behavior. Teaching your children what's right and what's wrong begins in the home. And it has to be done during the first years of their lives, which is the formative years. I truly believe that. A child's character is formed and developed during those first 5 years of their lives. And then all the different environmental influences and friends and people that they come in contact with, that we all come in contact with throughout our lives growing up. I think that they do sway people in some way, but still your inner core, your inner being is formed during those first 5 years of your life. So if y'all are out driving, just remember that little boy that was shot and how quickly someone's anger can be provoked, and then they could pull out a gun and shoot you, or they could ram you and cause you to flip over and wreck and sustain a terrible injury from a car crash. So, like I said, I do try my best to stay out of their way and out of their lane, and I encourage you to do so also. So I think I've been rambling long enough, y'all. So let me go and get this day started. When I get to Jill's, I usually cook me an egg sandwich, and then I make Ife's breakfast. She usually wakes up around 8 or 8:30. I make her breakfast and get her dressed, and then I just spend the day with her, reading to her and playing with her little dolls and dressing up her little dolls and things like that, and teaching her. She loves to learn, and y'all heard her on that garden video when Jill said something about 21 and she goes 22. I think she can count to 100. She's real smart. Thank you for leaving comments, and y'all just keep on coming back. Bye, guys.